Wewe ni nani? Wewe ni wakina nani? Ati umetoka pande gani? Wapi mtani? Mbona nikaujulikani? Umekamna kina nani? Mbona unakasa mabani flani? Unakawa Kilimani? Umefikaje Kasarani? Buda umejileta babaya. Wataka kitu unaweza kutetea. Hata magova ndo wale wabaya. Na mpaka kitu na anatembea. Life si fair. Lazima vijana washinde tumesha.
Good morning Nairobi. I'm good evening.
A few moments later.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Kicking It with Natanya. Oh, that was blunt at the end.
Rolling. 3, 2, 1, action.
On Kicking It with Natanya today, we are chilling and...
The ambulance.
3, 2,
Can we do this later? Can we actually run through the interview?
Yeah.
Feeling so fresh, so juicy.
I've been a fan, baby, I just wanna kick it. I've been a fan, I don't mind getting a ticket. Girl, it's your show, your show, your show. Girl, it's your show, your show, your show, your show. I've been a fan, baby, I just wanna kick it.
Hey guys, welcome to yet another episode of Kicking It with Natanya. And today, we are with a man himself, Marizadi. Huh? Steph Kapela Wagwan.
Wagwan, how you doing? That was such a nice intro, man.
Oh, was it?
Thank you. Marizadi indeed, thank you.
Yeah, we're straight kicking it with you today.
Yep,
I'm very happy to have you on the show.
thank you.
I am such a big fan of your work.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Alright, let's get right into it.
Nilitoka nyuma na jituma ni consider. Cheki na wauma kuna ruma niko leader. Speed up, mali nimetoka ni testimony na nusu. Lakini watu jali tu ajali.
Hey.
Marizadi.
I'll just put it out there that the soundtrack to Kicking It with Natanya is actually I'm a fan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's dope.
So that's by Barack Jacuzzi and yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now we have the man in studio. And,
Himself.
Hey, humbled.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So let's get right into it.
Sure.
From the jump, from Kenya to Lianza. I was doing my research and I saw somewhere Dago.
Yeah. Ditches. I went to high school there. That's where I can say, like, at least musically I began thinking like as an artist. And I also got exposed to like a lot of different sounds, different voices. That's where I learned harmonies.
Right.
That's where I learned how to like really control. Okay, I used to be a choir master, so that's how when I learned how to like kind of like work with other people and stuff like that. So I'd say definitely Dago was my foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there you were I don't want to call it a backup, but there was something in the works where you were working with is it Amos and Josh? Or was it still when you were in Dago?
Nah, yeah, we were in Dago. Now, actually, that would have been a dream come true.
Right.
If I actually could have sang backup for Akina Amo, because Amo used to be in a group called F216, like 4 guys, and he used to sing. At that time, walikuwa wanapatia kina Bien Kompe, but you wouldn't know.
No.
Akina Bien walikuwa Upper Hill, and there used to be like a rivalry kidogo between like Dago and Upper Hill when it came to singing. So no. Amo had a crew. I didn't go to school with Josh. It's just that like people always recognize Amos and Josh. So somehow Josh always gets tied in. But no, I went to high school with Amo. He was like a couple of years ahead of me, but yeah, he was doing his thing already.
So ulikuwaga music fest maneno those things mbaya.
Mimi kwanza nilikuwa kuimba. Wazua watu walikuwa wanaenda katia, mimi nilikuwa naenda kuimba.
Me
No, I was actually in CU. I was very saved. Like I did not look at girls that way. yet.
Okay.
Yes. Things
Marizadi.
changed. Yes.
Guys,
things
did you hear
changed.
that?
We grew up. Yeah. What can I say?
Okay, and now as you stand an established Kenyan, artist, I'd like to think, because I've listened to your work and it can't get any more established, maybe better.
Thank you.
What do you describe yourself as? What's your genre? Do you even fit in that box, because you range from your R&B all the way to hip hop and rap, and it's just like,
even
where do you lie, right?
I honestly, that's been something I've wrestled with my entire life, because I've been told so many times that I need to stay in R&B. Like when I began, I was told, no, you do R&B. Then when I started really getting into rap, people are telling me, nah bro, you do rap. And sometimes I do dancehall. Sometimes I do, I consider myself just a creative. Like for me it's just cheza na kalamu. That's really what I do. Like however, whatever I can do to kind of like twist it and make it into something else, something interesting, I'll do it.
But you just have, so it's a musical gift that you have. You can just call it that.
Yeah.
Because it ranges, and it's very hard to be able to go through all those genres and still like have it in each and every one of them, because you can always tell when someone is trying something.
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
I've had a few songs. There are a few songs if you listen to, you'll be like,
You were trying something.
But we're not doing that.
No?
Nah, but yeah, definitely I have a few songs that didn't work out. But I don't know, it's just the vibe. It's whatever vibe kujas. Like sometimes when I listen to music or a beat or whatever, it's just inakam yenyewe. Like you've ever heard people say that like we don't write songs write themselves. That's exactly what happens. You're listening to something and just however you're feeling it, you're inakam.
Way to put it. Okay, so you were in the States for about 10 years.
Close to.
Yeah.
Around 8 and some change.
Yeah. And you came back in 2015.
Yeah.
So when you were out there, were you still, doing your thing in terms of music?
Oh, yeah.
How was that? How did you get around that?
That was a very interesting. I'd say I tried music there for like maybe 6 of those 8 and something. At first it was very hard.
Yeah.
It was grueling, like zile soul wrenching things you do, cause Wakenya na wana kwa support waju. Wakenya kusupport like a Kenyan artist, tumekuja hapa si wote kwa hustle alafu ati mimi nikuje kushughulikia.
Oh shit.
Kenyans.
But you think they actually would love that?
You would think so. You would think so.
I mean, your people, rapping, no?
Like I'm telling you, like, okay, this is my observation, I might be wrong. But see, Matata blew up here.
Yeah.
Then wakaanza kupendwa huko.
Yeah.
And believe you me, they've been doing their thing wakiwa huko hivyo. You see what I'm saying? So it's a reverse thing. When you're in Kenya, like people love it when you love you so much when you blow up Maju. But ukiwa Maju, people only love you ki blow up home. So I didn't know. At first ilikuwa ngumu, and then I decided to switch over from like trying to like rap in Swa and sing in Swa. And then I started doing like now jams in English. And when I started doing that, and then the white people started paying attention, and then black people started paying attention and whatnot, that's when things started getting a bit better. But it was a struggle. It was a struggle. Those 6 years were hard. They were very hard musically.
Were you there for music, or were you just
no
other
school.
shenanigans as well?
I lived. I definitely lived. I had a kid, so like I did everything. I went to school. I had a famo. I did my music, so I was definitely like approaching life just like anybody else. But music there did not take off the way I would have liked it to. And honestly, when I listen to my songs, I'm like, no wonder. Hazikuwa poa vile. But at that time, ungeniambia kitu.
Yeah, you said it yourself, really?
You couldn't have told me. Can I cuss? Sorry.
No, you can't.
You couldn't have told me shit. I I was that guy. Like I thought I was the best in the city. I mean, I probably was, but you know, like I wasn't that good.
Yeah.
But
Hiyo inaitwa kujiaminia. Ama
sana nilikuwa najiaminia hata sijui Kenya naamini lakini nayo bado.
Okay, so then because you say, you know, the recognition out there wasn't as deep and as you know as you would want it, you came back in 2015.
Yes.
And is that when things started to change about and
for sure.
Look up on your side?
Like when I came back in 2015, for the rest of that year, I came back in around like I'd say July, and then I didn't do anything for the rest of that year. 2016, I got back into chuo. I went back to school. Studied kidogo and then started music at that point. Okay. By 2017, I already had a hit, and then I was already signed. So that's literally like a 1 year difference. Because remember,
let's speak on that. You were signed before.
Yeah.
Where were you at?
At Wal, and that's another story. Like I'm just done talking about that one.
You're not trying to talk about that? Okay, sawa. So then you got that deal.
Yeah, I got the deal. It didn't work out, but we did manage to do quite a few good things. I'll always respect the man for like kind of like igniting my career in Kenya. Yeah. And
shout out at Wal Music.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out.
Anyway, so after that is when like I linked up with Ivan and like they say the rest is history.
Yeah. We're here now.
Yes.
Strong.
Very strong.
Marizadi.
Aye.
Okay. So I've noticed that in your work you're very, like I said, versatile. Yeah. So you have a thing where you just throw in your mother tongue here and there. I love it so much, solely because the rest of us might not know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, but you know it's interesting.
You feel it. You're like, translations.
What
is that? Is it your style? Do you feel like you expressing yourself in that way matters? Speak to me about that.
I honestly don't know. Sometimes some of these things happen, like literally, like when we're in studio. Like I don't plan them. Like that, for example, in Wewe Ni Nani, we were just recording, and then basically what I said was like the way the song begins, Wewe Ni Nani, but I said it in Kisi. So Aya Inchuiga.
Ati?
Like
No. Say it again. Not translate, it's that. It's that I'm talking about.
Like that's like unaitwa nani we ni nani, you know. So I didn't plan on it. It just happened. Yeah. It just happened, and also like it happened in another song, but I didn't plan it.
I have something written down here, but I'm not going to say it for the life of me. Hey, maybe you can. I won't.
Go ahead.
People are rough out in the streets.
Just try.
We're doing homework. Kidogo too.
All we can do is try.
How do you even say this?
What?
What does?
Where? What does I have no idea.
It's at na ikifika story ya kuroga. And then you say it.
Oh, nchenomogusi. Yeah. Nchenomogusi, that just means like I am kissy. When it comes to like kuroga.
Oh my goodness,
like,
you see? Are you serious?
So beware.
That's mad. That's crazy actually. What?
I didn't even remember that. That was a long time ago too.
You're mad. You're actually mad.
I don't know what to say.
No, that's crazy.
Thank you.
Because you're kissy and umesema ikifika.
But then watu wasifikiri naweza ongea Kisipwa hivyo.
No, hata si kuongea Kisipwa hivyo. It's just the way you can make meaning out of the two languages.
Right.
So effortlessly and smoothly, and it just makes sense.
Thank you.
And the rest of us are just out here just like, what did he say there? Kumbe, you know what you're saying. Madness.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
So you've been very consistent in your work. According to me, I feel like you don't have big gaps in terms of just how you release your music.
Right.
And I just wonder what then motivates you and keeps you up to speed.
I think first of all, I just love to do it. Like, I genuinely love music. Writing in a twanga endorphins flani. Like, I don't know how to explain it. When the song is done, I can literally like just sing it over and over and over and over, and I can do that for hours on end. So it satisfies my soul first of all.
You're in love with the process.
I love it. I love it, especially when it's hard, especially when the words are not coming. Because when it's done, it's such a good feeling of accomplishment, first of all. Then when you record it and now you get to listen to it with the mix and with the harmonies and it's like food. It's like food.
It's tamu.
Sana. It's the one thing I love to do more than anything else on this planet. So first and foremost, that's the thing that always keeps me creating.
Yeah.
But also I think I just have like goals that zinikombali sana nazo. So I just want to keep pushing and see if they get to come true, or at least what my purpose is with this music thing that I'm doing.
Right. On that note, let's talk about Vicky Secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your latest project tomorrow.
Yeah.
Besides the singles that.
Yeah.
Let me just bring it back, guys. Go and look at his cover. Yeah, of the album. Fafanua for 10 marks.
That one, I throw it to the people who are shooting this video.
Oh really? Are you gonna do that?
They created it. No. Okay, we had that vision. We had the vision because the whole concept of the album was based around lingerie, like Victoria's Secret. So yeah, so we wanted to have something. We wanted to have something that kind of like spoke that message, and kind of ilishika attention. We did a few photo shoots. We shopped around the internet. We saw what we could do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the final product is what you saw, and I think it captured the essence of the album perfectly.
It did. You know, it's just, and you said you're a creative because everything adds up somehow.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not just a babe in lingerie. Like you listen to the song, you're like,
and you can't even see her face. So it could be anyone. It could be anyone.
You were telling a story in that album. You were not trying to put faces on particular
No.
Hey, from Pamoja to in the
all
booth.
the way to in the booth. Yeah.
You're a madman.
I am.
I hope you know that.
I am. I'm sure there's a room for me in Mathare somewhere. Ni wenye tu yani labda kuna mtu bado hapo sasa akifukuzwa tu hivi akingoja tu labda anakalia rent.
It's very ingenious and that's what madness is about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was last year when you dropped. How's that album been doing? I know it's been covered. Guys, if you haven't listened to Vicky Secrets, stop sleeping on the boy. Yeah? You can't not say how now? Please do the right thing. Yeah, no, they must. You must listen to that album. It's amazing. It's great. Yeah. So how's it been doing?
It's been doing pretty good. I think the way metrics wise it did pretty good. It got all the way to number 2 in Apple Music in Kenya. So like that was very, very good. But I think for me the biggest impact yake ni like guys just tagging you in songs or just being like somebody out of the blue somewhere just being like, yo guys, have you heard Vicky Secrets? Seriously. That makes me feel good. So like up until today, like almost daily, like somebody will point out like a song here, there, whatever, like what's your favorite song? Oh yeah, some people go wangu na wangeshi. And to see like some of the songs that I personally didn't think were gonna be like, kuna zile ngoma kwa album tu semanga tu hizo watu labda watapenda sana. To see people come and like tag you in those songs and go like, this is my song, I just get blown away. You know, it still surprises me in mpaka leo.
That's impact. That's what that is. And as a creative, that's what matters the most. I think the fact that your work is talking to people, communicating. That's it. That's a jig.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's talk about your freestyles. Yeah. Apparently you got mad street cred in terms of when you're unaroga. Yeah.
You kissing me. I don't know.
Did you just say that?
Bring
it back.
I don't think they captured you.
Okay. Yeah. Freestyles. You've been going mad. I think I listened to Madre. I think that's the latest one that you just dropped. And what goes on in your head? I don't even know how else to ask.
Well, freestyles particularly for me are quite enjoyable. Because literally, like, we came up with this thing when I was still back in actual music called Free Steph. And the idea behind it is just to rules. Just write, just rap. Iachilie, unajua venye itakam. And every single time I try to write like a freestyle, I try to make sure that I break as many rules in it as possible. Like Madre, for example, has that pause and then we take a shot and then we continue.
Madness.
Like, it's just break the rules and just do. Because when I'm doing like songs, like there are so many other things that go into it, like structure-wise, chorus inakuja wapi, bridge inakuja wapi, like unajua. But for freestyles, it's just go. Achilia too. So I enjoy writing freestyles sana.
So it's not, is it off the top of your head? I have to ask. No? It's written.
I've tried that. Mungu alipatia watu kila mtu jua zawadi yake, gift yake, talanta yake. That was not one of mine. I've tried it several times, like rapping off the top. That's not my thing.
Take your time with it.
I always do.
Okay. And on that note, just looking at other things besides the day-to-day music that you churn out. You also do remixes. I saw you did is it On the Low remix? Yeah. So you really do. Hey, on that note, leave alone remixes, because you do that and that's other people's work.
Right.
What are these snippets you put on Instagram and then it's not even a thing? Nikutuchokoza to Ghost and Monster as in. Hey.
Okay.
So where do you want to pick it up from? You can talk about remixes, but hiyo ni kesi niko nayo.
What had happened, kenye ilifanyika ni like, okay, tulikuwa tumekaa for a while, like it had been, this is post releasing the album, and I hadn't released anything, and I had 2 songs.
Okay.
There was Monster, and then there was, I can't even remember the other one, Ghost.
Yeah, I just.
It was Monster and Ghost. So
yeah.
So I couldn't decide which one I liked more. And honestly, like, that was just a moment. Yeah, those are some of those songs where you write and you're not necessarily thinking so much about the song. So when I listened to both of them, like, I could point out things that I was like, not quite, unajua. But the people around me were like, what are you talking about? These are dope. So I just asked people, chagueni ni ngoma gani mnapenda kwa hii.
Yeah.
So I just left it out to people, and then, but I ended up not really pursuing either, because there are just some things missing in that song, in both songs that I saw, that like ended up making me feel like if I don't change it, like I'd rather not pursue that. I don't know what to say.
So we'll just call it Instagram content, yeah?
So
if you're a fan of Kapela, you don't, even on Instagram there's also special content there for us. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides music, what else do you venture into, other than just, your love for music and the work that you put out for us? I've seen you have gigs with Henny. There's a couple of things you're doing, just
apart from the Henny thing, shout out to Hennessy, of course.
Shout out Hennessy.
Yeah. God bless you, nigga. Apart from Henny, I have a thing for eating. gym, like and boxing. I'm really getting into boxing like a whole lot more. Like I'm obsessed with it now.
Okay.
What else? I have me and my bro run a couple of business. Let's see, what else do I do? Yeah, and just kick it with my people. Like I think it's biz or music or gym or boxing or just hobby yoyote.
Yeah. Hobbies being?
Like now I'd say that boxing. Drinking is a good one. Among other things. So yeah.
Okay. You've been nominated for the Uncut Hip Hop Awards, and I think
Which year?
Every year.
No, I think nilipata mbili, and then last year ndo tulishinda collab of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were with
Ska.
Yes. On
Cardinal.
Wewe ni nani? Wewe ni nani? Huh? On that, yeah? You
Still
actually
a
took
banger.
that home.
Yeah.
You're not serious.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh,
I was
wow.
shocked too.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it because like there were the other like people that were nominated
Yeah,
were
also
like,
mad.
yeah, and there was
It was a
big
tough
songs.
one. Yeah, it was a tough
So,
one.
yeah.
So Uncut Hip Hop Awards Collabo of the Year 2020
yeah.
came home with you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Impressive stuff. And yet you are surprised. Alright.
We're grateful.
Okay. It's good to gratitude is a must. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Who in this industry do you think, I wouldn't say look up to as such, but you dig their style, you respect their hustle, you're like, I bet I see what you're doing there.
I think I respect very many people for many different reasons. I was just talking to Ivan the other night, like where we had an overnight session. I was telling him like, one thing that really impresses me about Tunji right now, like even though he's not right now, he's not at the level he used to be when he dropped Matoronga, and he's doing 100 songs in 100 days.
That's crazy.
Like I don't know if people get like just how difficult that is.
That's like a song a day.
Even if it's just freestyles for a minute.
Yeah.
Like how many do you write before you start sounding the same? How many do you write before you start repeating what you talked about in other songs? Especially if you're trying to do it every single day. So the fact that he's doing it every day and not repeating himself and not like saying other man, it
Shout out to
impresses
Tunji,
me.
we see you.
I see you, boy. I see you, boy. Keep doing you, bruh. Keep doing you, bruh. Yeah. So many people impress me for many different reasons. My best artist personally in Kenya is Nyashinsky.
Yeah.
I still consider him the goat.
And
Easily.
I'm not even going to argue without. Well, I can't even.
Hey, well,
I can't.
Nyash is beyond.
He's on other levels. I don't even think people understand what kind of level he's at. And I see why you'd say that because you're also very lyrically prowessed, and also you deep into the hip hop.
Exactly.
So I understand why you'd say that.
But then I also respect Calligraph for his hustle. I also respect Calligraph for his generosity. I think there's so many different people that I look up to in one way or another, and I try to borrow like the best thing that I like about them, and then I try to apply that myself.
Okay, all right. So recently I think you dropped Madre. That's the latest. Yeah. Are we cooking? Are we in the studio? Are we expecting something hot? Hey.
There's something that I wrote the other day. Let me see how does it go. African wrist, African face, African lips with an African taste, African hips with an African shape. My African baby, I don't want nobody. I adore your body.
Wow.
Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, I've been writing, and when you hear that song,
these are the things you're cooking. Yani umesema African. Taking the continent now.
I have wanted to write a song about like mi ni ule mse nikiwa tao nasikianga nikaa nachokozwa. when I see you African women, nasikia ni kama mnanichokoza. Personally, you all came out today and decided, oh, Steph atakuwa tao, twendeni. Because everywhere I walk, I just see beautiful, beautiful African women, and I just wanted to write something about that.
Shout out to you.
So
we exist.
They are here. Uko utapata, they are here. Kanairo.
Buns. Okay, as we wrap this up, you know, you're very self-aware as an artist, and it does come out in your music. You know, you can just tell you know. And it makes me wonder, do you have any one particular life philosophy that you live by?
That's a deep one. It's corny, but it's true. Just step by step. It's corny, but it's true. Step by step. Like, life is step by step, right? And I'm Steph Kapela, so step by step. In other words, though, I just mean, like, whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to accomplish, everything is about putting one foot in front of the other, and not worrying, and just trying your best not to go back. You see, stagnation is worse than like actually going back, because at least when you're going back, you know where you're going. Stagnation, you're existing in a place of you're neither there nor here, you're going nowhere, you can't, like, you don't know where you've been, and you're
in a funk,
and then, not to contradict myself, but there's no such thing as also stagnation, because everything is always in motion. So if you're not moving forward, you're always moving back. Like energy and vibration and everything in life, everything is always moving. So if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. So it's a matter of like understanding, knowing yourself inside out, because when you understand, like, the man that you are or the woman that you are is like actually what guarantees the life that you'll have, right? Because a billionaire can lose all the money in the world that alikuwa nayo, but he can make all of that back, because it's the person that he is that's actually able to get that money. So kujijua ni muhimu, but always keep moving.
See, that's what I was talking about.
Nimezungusha sana.
I told you this guy is a philosopher.
Or a madman. It could be.
Pick, right?
Pick one,
yeah,
pick
you
one.
need to pick a side. Wow, that was deep. Pela ni performer.
Sorry, I was being sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, you and the stage and the mic and rocking it. Yeah. I can imagine you haven't been up there in a minute because of the pandemic. Yeah. No?
No, actually, we just did Mawimbi like last month.
Oh right, actually, so you pushed that. Yeah. What did you perform? Because my question then was gonna be, what can't you wait to get on stage and?
Oh, wait a minute. I mean, yeah, I loved Mawimbi, but that was also an acoustic performance. So I miss being on stage, whether it's a live band or even it's backup, but like a full performance where you have like extra acts, you have costumes and whatnot, like, you know, like some of the things that go into a performance. Oh, I miss performing. Studio is home, but the stage is where I belong. Like, the stage is where you feel the most alive. Like, and I used to wonder, well, like, what people mean by that, like that feeling of being alive, where like it's like full adrenaline, you're aware of everything, like you feel everything feels like it's rushing through you. Yeah. That's how I feel when I'm on stage.
What can't you wait to perform? Like when you get into, you know, when we get there and we're finally out, you know, Jaden akubali maneno.
Maliuko. You can't watch here.
Hey, you must try. You must try.
All we can do is try.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like some of the new songs that I've been like writing, yeah, I'm looking forward to performing them, but it just always depends. It depends on when you're on stage, and it depends with the crowd you have.
Yeah.
Like if there was this function.
Or let me just restructure that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, a song that you can almost feel you'll get that energy on stage for.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
That's what I'm
okay.
trying to ask. You know, like
Then,
what song?
Well, when Inani is always good. It's always great on stage. Got the Sauce is always great on stage.
Got the Sauce.
There are a few new songs, the ones that I've been writing.
I think Double It would also be something else. Is it
Yeah,
Double It?
yeah, and we've never even. Oh no, yeah, we've performed it several times.
Really?
What am I saying?
That seems like it would be lit.
Yeah, we shot the video not too long ago,
Yeah.
but the song has been out for a minute.
Yeah.
Has it not?
You tell
Okay,
me.
wait a minute. Maybe the song hasn't been out, but me and Barak have been performing it for a while, like maybe even a year.
Really?
Yeah, and it's been dope. Like pre-corona, we were performing
damn.
it.
So the video is what just came out.
The video,
then.
I think, is what just came out.
No, you guys brought that energy. Shout
Yeah.
out Barak Jacuzzi.
Yo,
Yeah.
Coco Master.
Yeah. Okay, so you've named a couple of them,
Mhm.
and we just need to get on that stage and deliver at this point.
Oh yeah. I miss being on stage. I
Yeah.
miss being on stage.
Okay.
Aki, who would have thought? Who would have thought, like in 2020, 2021,
It's a mess.
tutaka tu nyumbani.
Yeah.
Lord.
But the good thing is you're still using the digital platform in a good manner.
Yeah.
You're still churning out tunes there,
Mhm.
keeping us entertained. I think
Mhm.
we appreciate that very much.
Mhm.
It would be another scenario altogether if we didn't have nothing completely anyway.
Yeah.
You know, guys are down bad. So yeah, shout out to you guys for keeping us
Thank you.
going.
Thank you. We try.
Alrighty, as we close, because I think we're coming to the end. Yeah, I think we are at the end. Oh, illustration ni kwa ya latest project. Na tumeongelelea Vicky Secrets, Ghost versus Monster, Marizadi, and Madre. Those
Shout
are
out
the
to
latest.
Akina Ivan again for we did Marizadi. Shout out to CJ Pixels. Yeah, it was a great project.
Gang. Okay, I have a few faves. That's the other illustration. The Man, Fit Blanco.
Yeah.
That's a fave. By Faith. Do you even remember that?
Yeah.
Song? That's a fave. Got the Sauce. How not?
Yep.
How
Yep.
not? Tele.
Yeah. When I tell you, you remember me saying like when people sometimes come up to you and they say like this song is my song, and I go like, hala.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Tele for me was one of those songs that I was just like, I guess.
Imagine ndani ya faves. Wewe ni nani? Exposure. How not? Hey, you are mad.
Exposure.
Yeah, you weren't playing. You upset.
You get it soon. I'm on some taking over shit when I'm in the booth. Got the radio rotation like I'm on a loop. Tell the truth, I be catching bodies when I'm making moves. Switching up the move. If I don't make it, I'ma make the news.
Ulikuwa umejam.
MCSK wamenibia sana. Watu wametuibia sana huku nje. Mapromoter wametuibia. Tumepitia enough. Which you have to. I think it also builds your character. The kind of character you need to be in the industry. Yeah.
It's a tough one. Ghost. Uko hapo pia.
Mpenda Ghost.
Aish, kuliko Monster. And finally, of course, I'm a fan.
Yeah. I'm a Fan was a good song.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I just want to kick
Yeah.
it.
Give
I
it to me,
remember that.
please, because it's my track.
Inazangaje kwanza?
Hey.
I've been a fan, baby, I just wanna kick it. I've been a fan, I don't mind getting the ticket. Girl, it's your show. Girl, it's your show.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Guys, he actually just signed out for us from East Side, placed in the East Side, what do they say? Us we're Audi.
That one. I'm with her.
Yeah, and I am a fan. He just gave it to us straight as it may. Go and check out his latest project, Vicky's Secrets, and support the boy. He's doing some magic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Had fun.
Alrighty.
I've been a fan, baby, I just wanna kick it. I've been a fan, I don't mind getting a ticket. Girl, it's your show, your show, your show. Girl, it's your show, your show, your show, your show. I've been a fan, baby, I just wanna kick it. I've been a fan, I don't mind getting a ticket. Girl, it's your show, your show.